You have to be delusional enough to think that your actions, what you do on a day-to-day basis, is going to change the world. I tell myself that me making these videos is going to be the difference between Bitcoin succeeding and Bitcoin just being, accumulated by big entities and corporations before individuals are able to adopt it. And I tell myself that me making these videos is going to make a dent in the world and allow people to start saving in Bitcoin today, and for individuals to be the early adopters of this technology instead of the big entities. And many will call me crazy or delusional for thinking that way, for thinking that I'm going to be the difference that tips the scales. But to me, that's also how I motivate myself, right? If I didn't have that mindset, I wouldn't be so motivated to come on here every day and talk about Bitcoin and why I think it's an impactful technology, why I think people should save in it, whatever amount they're able to. And any movement in history, any change that's happened in the world has happened because people like me and like you have believed that their actions are going to be the difference in the world. And it just starts within you. Like, it just starts on a small scale. Your actions every day, just thinking that they matter and seeing that the changes you make within yourself are going to reflect outwards into the world. And people might call you crazy, people might call you delusional in thinking that way, but that's the only way real change is made. Because if everyone believed that their actions don't make a difference and the writing's already on the wall, then nothing would change and things would just stay the way they are forever. And especially with Bitcoin, I just think it's so important that individuals are able to save in it, because we can be the early adopters of the technology. We can own as much as possible of the underlying protocol that is going to be the future financial network that Earth uses. So I want Bitcoin adoption to happen from the bottom up, not from the top down. And that's my mission here with this channel. And I have to be a little bit delusional to believe I can make a difference. And people will call me delusional, but I'm okay with that because that's how I motivate myself to keep going. When individuals start saving in Bitcoin, what they're saying is it's a vote against this current system that doesn't work for anyone. A system where your savings are stolen from you via monetary debasement. And when you save in Bitcoin, you're saying, I want to participate in this new network that respects my time and energy by having a cap supply and having an asset that can't be diluted. There's no dilution risk, there's no counterparty risk, and that's a system I want to be a part of myself. Whatever your passion is, whatever change you want to see in the world, you have to start embodying that, believing that your actions can and will make a difference in the world, because they will. And it starts within you. And when you make that change within yourself, you have that growth mindset, then the world will start to change around you. And that's just the law of the way things work. If you just focus on the lack and what you see lacking in the world, then you will just continue to see that and perpetuate that. And when you're focused on the problem and not the solution, you take the control out of yourself and put it into the hands of another bigger entity than you that wants to rule over you. So if you take that sovereignty within yourself and that agency over your life, then your life will change drastically. I believe that whoever watching this video has a unique gift that only you are able to share with the world. You are the only one that has the capacity to share this gift with the world, and it's so important that you activate and recognize that gift that you have and start sharing it with the world. And it doesn't have to be at a large capacity, right? It can just start within your community, within your friend group, within your circle, whatever it is. If you start sharing your gift with the world and the thing that makes you unique, then you will change the world in whatever way you're able to. And I truly believe that. And I know everyone has something to share, something that only they have because of their unique experiences, because of what you've been through in your life. And the world needs to hear that. There's no more time to wait around and wait for other people to make the change in the world. You have to take that agency today and just start doing it. Hopefully, if you're listening, when I say that, maybe something specific comes to your mind on what you feel like you have to share. And I think the world is ready to hear it. And I think the period of waiting is over. There's no more time to sit around. It's time that the world sees who you are, sees your unique experience, your unique gift, your unique genius. And I can't wait to see what you create. And be a little delusional, right? Be delusional that you making a difference, you speaking for what you believe in, sharing your passion is going to make a difference. And your specific actions, the actions you take, the thoughts you have, is going to tip the scales in the favor of humanity evolving from where it is now. The world needs your gift, and it needs it now. It's very important to internalize that. And that's how we make change in the world. I think so many of the power structures in this world want to keep us suppressed, want us to feel like our actions aren't going to make a difference, and like place blame on bigger entities than us and say we have no power to overcome the flawed power dynamics in this world. But with sharing your gifts and with Bitcoin, we can truly tip the scales in our favor. And Bitcoin is a peer-to-peer network. It's not an institution to billionaire financial network like our current financial network. Bitcoin is a peer-to-peer electronic financial network, and education is so important with it. I want to educate as many people as possible, millions, billions of people, on why they should start saving in Bitcoin today, how Bitcoin is sound money. Bitcoin is better money than the dollar, and by saving in it, you're voting for freedom, you're voting for sovereignty, and you're voting for your future. Because I always say that with dollars, their peak energetic potential is right now. So you're incentivized to spend. With Bitcoin, you're incentivized to save, because the peak energetic potential of Bitcoin is 1,000 years from now. You're incentivized to save because the money stores its value. Your purchasing power isn't stolen from you. The main message of today's video is to be delusional enough to think that you can change the world, because you can and you will. And I truly believe that. I truly believe that I will change the world with my actions, and so will you. And our future is bright, and it's only going to get better. So comment down below what it is that you would want to share with the world, what it is that you feel like you have the agency to change, and how you're going to change the world. I'd love to hear, different people's stories on that. Bitcoin has just given me so much more hope, so much more of a positive outlook on my future and the future of civilization, because I didn't see a way to fix the system before. I just saw that everything was broken and needed change, but there was never like a clear way out. But with Bitcoin, there is a system, a new system that works for everyone, benefits all those involved and not just those closest to the money printer. And that's why I'm so passionate about Bitcoin education, because all it takes is a simple vote with your capital and your time and energy, and storing it in the world's first absolutely scarce digital commodity, and you just start saving today. If you enjoyed this type of content, leave a like, subscribe, comment down below. That helps out the channel a ton. As always, together, let's work, save, build a brighter future with Bitcoin. See you in the next video.